Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is IELTS-up. So today we're gonna do a totally different topic. We're not talking about IELTS today, but we're talking about something related to IELTS. Okay, so I've asked a lot of questions lately, and it's about how to work as a nurse in the UK. Okay, yeah, some people are confused. How do I do that? I'm an overseas trained nurse. Is it possible to work as a nurse in the UK? Yes, it is. Okay, so now guys, I want to tell you that nursing shortage continues to increase every day by day. Every day it continues to increase. So today we have about 34,000 applicants. Okay, so that's huge. So that's why you have to take that opportunity to come work in the UK. Okay, so this is going to be a very tedious one and a very long one, but I'm going to make it as precise. I'm not going to make it so lengthy. Okay, so please, if you are a nurse, if you're a nurse aspirant, if your brother is a nurse, your sister, your wife, anybody that you know that is a nurse, please watch this video. You might be benefiting them. Please share this. Okay, some people need to hear this. Okay, so guys, the first thing you're going to do, like I told you, is a series of steps. Okay, but the first thing you're going to do is you have to check if you're ready to register. Okay, so now you have to ask yourself, how long is it gonna cost me? Okay, because you're going to write an exam, you're going to write series of exams. Yes, it is not easy. Yes, it is. It's not easy. They wouldn't want you to pick it out from your country and bring it to the UK without even writing an exam. No, you have to demonstrate that you're eligible. So you have to write an exam, IELTS, OET, OSCE. But trust me, you can do that. So and this requires some amount of money. You have to check, how much is it gonna cost me? Okay, am I going to be drained before doing this? Am I going to be financially drained before getting the pin? Okay, so you ask yourself, how long is it gonna take me? Okay, is it forever? Is it 2 years? Is it 1 year? You need to ask yourself. Okay, then you ask yourself if you have these evidences available. So these are the things you ask yourself. So if all these things are correct, then you are eligible to apply. Okay, that brings you to the first stage. Okay, so the first stage is you have to open an account with Nursing and Midwifery Council of UK. Okay, now you log into www.nmc.co.uk and open an account with them. Okay, so in the account, they will ask you some few questions. Okay, just to know you. Okay, it's not an exam. Okay, so it's not an exam. It's just to know you. They ask you some few questions. They ask you about your name, your nationality, your qualification. You're expected to provide an accurate answer. Yes, you're expected to provide an accurate answer. In the application, you'll be asked some evidences that proves that you qualify to join the register. Okay, it is advised that you gather your evidences. Yes, you gather your passport. If you don't have a passport, you go get a passport. You go get everything that is needed. Okay, because you're expected to fill in those information. Okay, so after you've opened an account, okay, so you have to put your details, your school, your registration, your qualification, everything about you. Okay, so please guys, you have to keep this information safe. Okay, especially your address, your email address, your password, okay, and your name. You have to keep this information safe. Okay, so then after that, you'll be providing an identity evidence. This is your passport. You have to upload your passport. Make sure your passport is valid. It has to be a valid passport, and your name has to match with the name you've provided earlier. Okay, so they wouldn't want to find two different names. Okay, so it has to be the same. Okay, so if you changed your name because of marriage or anything, please provide an evidence supporting that. Okay, so that is all they need, and that's okay. Okay, so further evidences could be your marriage certificate, your civil partnership, your divorce certificate, whatever certificate that will prove that you had this name before. So provide details about your qualification. This includes your certificate. You have to upload the certificate. Please make sure the certificate is valid, okay? Do not upload an expired certificate, and make sure that it is real and authentic, okay? So you have to make sure also that the name in your certificate is also the same name that you're bearing, okay? You ask questions about your educational institution, okay? You provide the name, the address. They need all those information. After you've provided everything, so the last phase is paying the evaluation fee, okay? So you have to pay a sum of £140 for the evaluation fee. This is non-refundable, okay? So please, you have to make up your mind before you begin, because once you pay the money, you are not giving it again. So because peradventure in the future you decide not to work in the UK again, you cannot take back your money, okay? That's why you have to think very well before you embark on this journey. Next is awaiting evaluation. So once you've paid the evaluation fee, your regulator will be emailed, okay? So in the email, your regulator will ask to confirm if the details you provided matches with the one in their record, and she also check if they have someone bearing that name in their register. So sometimes it takes time, sometimes it doesn't take time. So it can take for like maybe 2 weeks, okay, for them to get the response from your regulator. Sometimes it doesn't really take time, okay? So in this, you're not expected to do anything. You just have to wait on their email, okay? But the only thing that you can do to hasten processes is you can email your regulator to verify what is holding it, if you think it's been delayed, or you can go there to know if there is anything that you have to do, okay? So for people in Nigeria, you have to pay some fee, okay? I think it's been worked upon. I think it's been changed now. I don't know how much, but I don't think it's a very costly one, okay? So when I did mine, it was 53,000 naira, but now I think they reduced it to 17, okay? I think it has been reduced. So you have to pay some fee for the verification, and they will check your certificates, and they'll check everything. Then they will get back to NMC, okay? So NMC will not do anything until they receive the response from your regulator, okay? So if after everything the details does not match, the application cannot proceed, okay? You just have to lose everything, okay? So you have to provide accurate and valid information. Your information you provide must be accurate, okay? So that is it. After they've gotten the information, then the next is test of competencies, okay? So NMC will check, okay, they will just check if you're eligible to practice, or you need more exams to know your level, okay? They will check. For most people in African countries, you need to write these exams. You need to write the OSCE, you need to write the CBT, okay? So these are the tests of competencies. So after they've checked and they'll see that you're not really eligible, they will send you an email. The email bears your invitation to the UK, and it also bears your authorization to write CBT and OSCE, the 2 tests of competencies, okay? So here it is. This is an exam. It's not to get you frightening. It's not to scare you. No, this is something that you have to do. Even in your country, you cannot start practicing without writing a licensure exam. You have to write an exam, okay? So this is it. It's something you know. It's something you can do. These 2 things are not to scare you. They are things based on nursing profession. They are things that you've been dealing with in your country. These are things that you can do as a nurse, okay? So you're expected to write these exams, okay? You're expected to, is either you write the exam in the UK or you write it in your country. Meanwhile, the OSCE cannot be written elsewhere but in the UK. You can decide to write the CBT in your country. That's okay. That's what I did. I wrote the CBT in my country, then I moved to the UK to write my OSCE. Okay, so this is it. So like I said before, please do not get scared. I know some people, mainly you hear exam, oh, they are scared. Oh my God, how do I do that? No, you shouldn't get scared. Exam is an exam. It's something you know. It's something people have been doing and been passing. It is something that you can do, okay? So while waiting to write the exam and present your results, you'll be required to fill in other additional information to continue your application. Okay, so now you have to, this is where you upload your education qualification, your good health and good character verification, and the rest. Now I'm gonna talk about the IELTS, the English language test of proficiency that you're expected to write. Okay, so guys, there is something very important that I need to say here. Okay, you are expected to write this. You're not required to upload this, or you upload your results, your IELTS results, until this level. Okay, so but there's an advice I think you will need to hear that I want to say. Okay, even while you are not expected to upload to say anything about your IELTS till maybe till a month or 2 months, depending on how long the process took, I advise you to please write your exam, write your IELTS before you begin this application. Okay, I'll give you a reason to this. IELTS is more difficult than the other exams. This is an English language exam. We are not English, even native speakers fail IELTS, so we are not native speakers, so it's going to be quite difficult for us, except if you practice. So you have to practice IELTS, and no IELTS, pass IELTS first you begin your application. You wouldn't want to get hooked up by something. Maybe in the process you have done you have paid your £140, you've paid everything. Now you are expected to upload some things, and you are beginning to write your IELTS. No, it won't help you. It will make you hooked somewhere, and it will make you rush it. Okay, I will advise you to please get that IELTS, write that exam. These are things that you have to check. These are things you have to check when you are checking your eligibility to apply. You have to write that exam. Okay, IELTS, the decision given to you to write your CBT and your OSCE takes 2 years to expire. Okay, so what if you didn't write your IELTS and you're not given 2 years to write your IELTS? What if you didn't get your IELTS within that 2 years? What do? You forfeit everything. You start all over again. So now, guys, I advise you to please write your IELTS first. After writing your IELTS, you begin the process. Okay, begin the process of application. Make sure you have gotten that IELTS first. The UK require band 7 in all except writing, which is 6.5. Make sure you've gotten this required band before you proceed with start the application. Okay, you get it, then you start the application. So during the time you need to upload it, you already have it, you upload it. Okay, so that is my candid advice. That is what I did, and it worked for me, and it has been working for so many people that I advise. So please do this. It will really work for you. Okay, if you need any coaching on IELTS, if you need anything, you just contact me. Okay, I can do that for you. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, and that is what I do in this channel. I provide IELTS lessons, tutorials, practice questions. So if you go to my channel, you see lots of them. Okay, so please guys, if you need any help in IELTS, just reach me. I can help you with that. Okay, so after this, you upload your good health and good character verification. So you have to get the medical certificate saying that you are fit. You have to fill in some information in the application checklist. You have to fill in some information. They'll ask you if you're disabled. They'll ask you if there's any ailments that will prevent you from working. They will ask you so many things concerning your health, and you're expected to provide accurate answers. Okay. You have to provide your personal doctor's information, because they need to ask you down. They need to confirm everything you've told them about your health with your doctor. Okay, so you give them information about your personal doctor. Okay, the same thing they did with NMC. If they get an email from the personal doctor that you are okay, that you are fit, you don't have tuberculosis, you don't have COVID-19, you don't have any sickness whatsoever, then you have passed that level. Okay, that's it. So for good character verification, okay, so you have to provide a police character report. Okay, so any country that you've lived in for 6 months, you need a police character report for that country. Okay, so that's it. You get the character report and you upload it and you email it to them. Everything is done by email. It has made it so easy. Okay, not then that you have to send it, courier it, and that one takes a lot of time. But this, everything is done by email, so it really reduces the time spent in processing this. Okay, then as part of the good character report, an email is also sent to your regulator to find out your behavior, if you're good character, because someone that is a murderer cannot be taking care of people in the hospital. A murderer cannot be handling care of sick patients in the hospital. No, because you will kill them. So that's why they need to ask, they need to verify, they need to inquire all these things, okay? Because they would want to employ somebody that is of good character. For in Nigeria, you are not expected to pay anything. The initial money you pay covers everything, so you don't have to be scared about the money. You're not expected to pay anything, guys. It's that one. The initial money you paid has covered it all. Okay, so now you provide your language evidence. So you're expected to provide language evidence. Okay, so this is when you do that. So you can write OET. So whatever one you find it easy. Okay. If you find it easy to write OET, you do that. If you find it easy to write IELTS, you do that. Okay, so both of them are accepted. Okay, so another thing is employment reference verification. So you have to provide a referee. You have to provide your referee, and your referee will be contacted to verify your relationship with him. Your referee should be someone in the same profession, or maybe it shouldn't be someone related to you. You'll be told it shouldn't be your father, it shouldn't be your brother, because your father will obviously give right information about you, or very good information about you. So they need somebody that you've closely worked with. They need somebody that is your colleague, maybe someone in your colleague, someone in the same profession with you. That is a good fit for for a referee. So before you provide the details of your referee, it is advised that you tell your referee about it. Let him or her know that you want to give so and so people the name to be contacted, or you want to give NMC the name to be contacted. He should know, so that whenever NMC calls, they will be able to answer effectively. Okay, so like I said, guys, it's very easy. The steps are easy. Okay, the last thing you have to do is to pay your registration fee. Okay, so that is the last fee you're gonna pay to NMC to register you in the system. Okay, so that is it. You pay your registration fee. After you've written your OSCE, you get your PIN, and that is it. Okay, so now I want to state something very important again. While waiting for, immediately you have been given an authorization to write CBT or SK, I will oblige you to seek for an agency that will help you. Okay, some people would want to do it by themselves. Some people would want to use an agency to get to the UK, but I will give you reasons why it's very good to use an agency. Okay, the work of the agency is not to give you a work. Their work is to liaise with the hospitals in search of nurses. So they already know the hospitals in search. So they will give you the list of hospitals, and you select the one you want depending on the location. You select the area that you want to stay, because whichever hospital you are choosing, that's the area you will stay. That's the location you reside in the UK. So if you're choosing a hospital, you also have to consider the location. Can I stay here? So when you select the hospital, so they will arrange interview between you and the hospital. So when you successfully pass the interview, they will begin your visa application process. They will help you. You will fill in some information, and they will help you throughout the visa they will pay your flight ticket. So there is a lot of things to gain here using an agency. And if you also get to the UK, the hospital also have accommodation. You'll be given an accommodation to stay for like maybe 3 months. Then they'll train you for the OSCE. You write your OSCE and you will start working for them. So it's easy when you're looking for an agency. If you are coming alone, it might be quite difficult because you don't really know people. You don't know your left from your right. You are new in the UK. You're just a JJC. So it will be difficult for you. It will be difficult for you finding a place to do your OSCE. So I would advise you to please, if you can come through an agency, then that would be good. Okay, so guys, this is it. That is it for the video. I just hope you understood everything. I just hope it wasn't too boring. I just hope I was able to explain things for you guys. Thank you guys for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel and please share this to so many people. Okay, thank you guys. Bye.